Are you bored? Constantly seeking more than doom scrolling? Well then, you clicked on the right video. Let's make it our best summer yet, guys. Nothing like a taste of nostalgia and the smell of popcorn. I recently rediscovered my love for movies as someone who prefers having her nose in a book. Movies are a beautiful way to connect with characters, especially when you can connect to them to the time when your only worry was to not scratch up the DVD. Also, bonus points if you still have a DVD player. Now here are some of my favorite childhood movies I would love for y'all to watch. As a hobby and creative gal, I love meal crafts, especially easy ones. I have found these easy but cute crafts you can do. Here are some that I've personally done. If you're like me who's practically hibernating in the room, don't get me wrong, I love my princess room, but how about we make it different? And I don't just mean rearranging your room. Of course, that's a really good way, but also adding new decor or getting rid of that old lamp that is longer works. Make your room a self-reflection of who you are, showcase your creativity, express yourself however you like, go crazy with the posters, or go with a more simple look. Here's some of the pics I have gathered from Pinterest, and of course I have some room tours on my channel where you can get also inspiration if you kind of want a room like mine. I know this is a basic idea, but it's so fun to go to a thrift store and find unique and vintage items. So grab a friend or your mom and go on a fun and treasure hunt. Now here are some pictures that will definitely inspire you to go thrifting. Thrifting is not just about clothes. You can find various things like furniture, shoes, dishes, and other fun, unique items. Now here are some of the many things I've thrifted. From American Girl doll stuff, jewelry, which is my favorite, and of course, my vice, books. Has there been a new style or aesthetic you want to go for? Maybe you want to branch out and find an excuse to go shopping. Here are some of the fun aesthetics I've found that can contribute to growing up physically. Some of the styles are gothic, coquette, cottagecore, clean girl, classy, indie, and Y2K. It's crazy to think that it's half of the year, but it's not crazy that we've kind of fallen behind on our New Year's resolutions. It's never too late to pick up where we left off. It's especially important those times where you fall and you pick yourself up and continue to try to achieve your dream goals. So if you have not stepped foot in a gym this whole year, there is still time for you to do so. It is never too late, guys. Even though it can probably feel like, oh, like what's the point of it? Like I didn't go fully of it. If you want that dream body, you have to put in the work. The reason why you're not achieving these goals is because you're not making them fun, you're not making them attractive. So, how are we going to make them attractive? Find out what is the prep you need to get there, plus what you need to attach it to that you already love. For example, I've been trying to learn French, guys. I have that as my goal every year and I never stick with it, like never. Either I never start it, I kind of do it, but not really. Especially as you guys, that is the goal that I want to achieve, like begin working this summer. And I guess it's also with like maybe some of y'all also are like, oh, I just want to be perfect at it, I want to achieve it like immediately. But goals take time, especially good intricate ones that you have for yourself. Like books, that is a hard, like I have 80 books that I want to read, and like even though it's kind of a hard goal for me, it's like something that I will achieve. So it's like, if I can do that, I can do this too. And how I would attach it is, I love the show Emily in Paris, and I would attach it to that. So even though I already finished the season, I won't be doing that, but it's an example of what I could have done to make it fun is like watching the show and changing the audio to French and then having subtitles in English. So I would of course cater it to however your goal is. So if it's like the gym, the prep that you need to get there is like, okay, what am I trying to focus on? Like, is it like whole body? Is it just like arms I want to work on? Finding like a schedule, where you're gonna go, if you're gonna do it at home, like what time, and then that's where the how you're gonna carry something you already love comes in. So for example, if you're gonna go out into a gym, like, and there's like your favorite store, like you know that gym is like nearby, something that you love, having a fun drink, listening to some fun music, depending, of course it depends on what the goal is. But for example, me thinking back to like me learning French, I can have a fun drink. I can make it if after I finish like learning like 2 words. Listen to some fun music. Sometimes fun music can like inspire you, or having that background movie. Ask yourself, would I regret not doing this? Would I regret doing this? There are so many things, guys, y'all can collect. Y'all don't understand how many collections I have around my room. Some of the things that I collect are, of course, American Girl dolls. I don't even go on the American Girl doll store, guys. I have not bought anything from the actual store in so long. I usually go on eBay, so of course collections do not need to be expensive. First of all, all the other ones that I collect are also perfumes, Brandy Melville clothing, and those pet shop. Those are not expensive at all. I found a bunch in Five Below and stuff. All my ideas are fun jewelry, stickers, blind boxes, physical media like DVDs, books, or cassettes, pens, and rocks. Those side quests. There's so many activities that you could randomly join on a sunny day or on a rainy day, guys. You're stuck on wanting to be productive all the time and having a routine, having a strict routine, but it's super fun to have those like random activities during the day, those things that you usually don't do that add more whimsy to your life. Try a new place, guys, especially when I'm like at school, since like a lot of stuff is walking distance. I've tried so many places, and that honestly makes my life at college so much more fun and stuff, especially when you go with friends. Especially if you live in the city this summer, find cool new places nearby or somewhere that you've already been wanting to go but it's kind of far. Like, make the time to go with a friend, family, or just yourself. Here are some more videos of fun places you can go to: a bakery, coffee shop, picnic tables, park, pond, and a drive-in theater. Plain and simple. Why waste your summer, especially your life, scrolling and scrolling, wishing to be them when you could have already been achieving your dream life? So get up and stop being incarcerated with online stimulation. I recently bought a new matcha powder, as I love matcha, in case you didn't know and you're new to my channel. But of course, matcha can get expensive, especially if you're like me who likes to drink it like at least 3 times a week. I decided to buy this matcha to make it my own. Although it's not gonna taste as good as the barista would make it, but at least I'm saving money and pretending to be in a cafe in Paris working as a barista. Also, because maybe when I'm back at home, there are no coffee shops nearby. There are so many definitions of self-care, whether it's face masks, baths, or snuggling up in bed reading a romance book. Your mental and physical health matters. You cannot do any of those other things I've mentioned if you don't take care of yourself. Also, how are you supposed to love others if you can't even love yourself? So grab that soccer ball or clay mask or both and fulfill your mind, body, and soul needs. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I truly hope you have a whimsical summer, and especially if you're in school and you need that break and you're bored out of your mind. But make sure you take care of yourself and let's have a great summer. Until next time, take care, friend.